money, sex, little girls on TikTok shaking their ass when they should be reading a goddamn book and they're... Hey yo, I am a New York guinea McPrick, and today I'm going to be ranting about Tom Macdonald and how every one of his songs are the goddamn same and how much I actually do like him. Now, first off, two songs I'm going to be talking about today, Brainwashed and Dummies, did come out a couple of weeks ago, and that's what really set me off. That's what set me off. Now, Tom Macdonald, he started out a long time ago. He was a wrestler up in Canada, and he came back down here to this beautifully rotting country, like all the others that are trying to steal our jobs, and made something for himself independently, and he has not gotten signed, and I don't really think he wants to, because he doesn't want to be censored. But that's the problem. He doesn't want to be censored, and all he talks about and all he raps about is society and how everything's just up. And don't get me wrong, I love it. I love his music. I first heard about him when I listened to Politically Incorrect. I thought it was stupid. This motherfucker wearing his hair in braids, car on fire, sounded like shit. I didn't like it, but I liked his message. I really did. He basically said you to the entire world and all those SJWs who piss me off too, because I really hate when all these motherfuckers, all they gotta say is Trump this, that, politics. But today is not politics. Today's music. So I'm gonna need to try not to stray away and get into politics. First off, White Boy. Okay, that is one song that he dropped a long time ago that got all this attention because he basically said, if you're white, it does not mean you're racist. And me, as a white man, I must say I did concur. I did find it really relieving that another white man had the same beliefs that I do. It hit hard. It hit home. I slept very well that night. Shut the up. But look, dead ass, White Boy, man, he really blew away. Okay, and what I really respected about him is when he shot that music video for White Boy. He had everybody in the room, in that classroom set, sat them down and discussed what the song really was about. Now, everybody else was ranting online. He's a racist this, he's a racist that. Now, if you say that to somebody, don't you think they might capitalize on that and you up in your head? Because that's exactly what he did. Now, every song since then, almost every song, has just been politics, this, politics, that, society, SJW, snowflakes, the industry. Because that is one big thing he harps on, is the industry and how up the industry is. I mean, come on, sake. All you listen to is N-word this, drugs, money, sex, little girls on TikTok shaking their ass when they should be reading a goddamn book and their parents let them do that shit, you pedophile ass motherfuckers. 40-year-olds jerking off to them. What a up society we live in. And that's what he talks about. And that's why I love him. But lately, all I've been wanting from him is some real songs. Now, a while ago, he came out with a song called Ashes. Really hardcore. I loved it. He came out with a song called I Wish. That shit really with me, okay? That shit made me cry in the corner like I was the 12-year-old boy that I used to be, listening to like dumbass punk rock songs like I do, which I will be actually talking about next Friday. And then he also came out with Angel. Angel really spoke to me. I think it spoke to a lot of people. He came out with Cancer. He comes out with good, meaningful songs. But why does he always go back to politics and SJWs and ranting about how society is falling? Is he brainwashed? I don't think so. I really don't. Is it kind of annoying? Hell yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it's annoying as shit. All he does is capitalize on this shit. And I really don't have a problem with capitalism. I love it. I really do. And the public is just feeding into him because of what he's doing. He triggers people, man. I love when he triggers people. I love when people get offended by what he says because he speaks the truth, okay? But how far can he go? How far can he go? Now, he came out with a bunch of songs, right? One including Blame the Rappers with Dax, which they actually are dropping something Friday, today, at 9 a.m. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be good because Dax is also dope as shit. Dax always speaks the truth. Dax always goes hard into his music, and I respect that. Blame the Rappers, okay? It's basically about rappers and how they influence kids today to do all this stupid, dumb up shit because almost everything's auto-tuned. Almost every word in a rap song, mainstream rap song, is the N-word. Don't get me started on that bullshit. And all these kids, they're just running in the streets, illegal guns, illegal drugs, getting murdered by cops. Different topic, different day. They're murdering each other, okay? And all these girls, all their self-esteem issues because of all this shit. Bulimia, anorexia, depression, okay? People being scared to be themselves. That's what those rappers are. And that's what they exposed. Because that's what these guys do. That's what Tom Macdonald does. He exposes shit. In the song The Music Industry, he exposes basically all that shit and also explains why he doesn't want to get signed. Now, personally, he always talks about passing up labels and shit. I don't think he can get signed. I really don't, because he's too controversial. And he capitalizes on that controversial. I told you that. I said it 8 times already. In Clone Rappers, he basically says and explains perfectly clear how all these mainstream rappers today are basically clones of what they really were. Okay, they can't speak the truth. The music industry mutes their visions, just like everybody else. Just like everybody else in the society. You can't say 2 words without getting shut down or shunned or blacklisted or censored. Okay? Especially on social media. Bunch of bullshit. People are stupid. Clown world. Modern segregation. That's what he talks about. He talks about society once again. Okay? That's what he does. And then Snowflakes came out. And this is what got me about Snowflakes. No, I wasn't offended. I wasn't triggered because I don't get pissed off about dumb bullshit. Okay? But what got me was the fact that the song is basically about how liberals hate what they don't like and what does not go with them and their agenda. And he put a transgender influencer in that video. So please tell me how the liberals and LGBTQ community feel about having a transgender Republican, aside from Caitlyn Jenner. Because, I mean, come on. Now look, I'm going to circle back like Jen Psaki. Is it wrong for him to do this? Is it wrong for him to capitalize on society's ignorance? I don't think so, because he's trying to come down here from Canada, just like everybody else trying to steal our jobs, into this world full of TikTok influencers and 14-year-old girls shaking her ass on that Chinese communist-ass app, and he wants to change this shit. He wants to change the industry that's run by all the liberal elites and George Soros, and you know it. But you know what? I think he's brainwashed because he can't do that. He can't, but he thinks he can. He really does. And I think in one of the best songs he did was Clone Rappers. It basically describes society as a whole and the music industry as a whole. This is the quote. Don't kill your foes, just clone your gods, then you control all your enemies. Is he lying? Is he? No, he's not lying. But he's trying to get, they're trying to censor him. They really are. YouTube actually tried to get him taken down for a song he came out with. I can't remember which one it was. Because YouTube is aligned with everybody else. All that other social media shit. Facebook and Google and everybody else who really thinks that if you're Republican or you have controversial views, that you shouldn't be heard. And that's why he will, one, never get signed, even if he wanted to. But aside from him doing that and capitalizing on the shit, the man is truly talented. He really is. He's come up with a bunch of great songs and teamed up with a lot of great people, including his girlfriend who shoots all his music videos. I think she's better behind the camera than on a mic. Dax, like I said, the new music video coming out today, a new song. I can't wait to listen to it. Propaganda. Guarantee you it's political, though. I'll be annoyed, but I might like it. And also Brandon Hart, whose music always fucking hits. And then that bald dude with the tattoos, who was a crackhead or some shit. His songs aren't bad either. Now, this whole rant today, okay, it was basically for me to tell you that this man speaks the truth. But he's getting brainwashed in his own ways, right? His own beliefs. He's trying to be a hero. He can't be. No one can be. Unless we all team together in this fucking country as a whole. Well, I'll tell you this. He did help me. He helped me realize that there are people out there in the world who actually do give a shit. Even if they capitalize on it. I gotta harp on that. Even if they capitalize on it, he does give a shit about society. And about a country that's not even his. He's more patriotic than half the motherfuckers in this country. That's why I listen to him. And I hope next song he comes out with, besides the one today, will honestly be heartwarming, heartfelt, and make me cry like a little bitch. Now look, I got a word for all you rappers, musicians, and anybody in the creative industry. Don't follow trends. Follow your heart. Follow your spirituality. And follow that yellow brick road that your girlfriend takes every night because she's probably cheating on you. Because she's a prick. Speaking of pricks, I have 5 weekly pricks that I'm going to lay on you today. Prick number 1. Coughing Karen. Viral video of a woman in a grocery store just coughing on everybody she sees. With COVID going around, it's worse than licking the ice cream, putting it back in the fridge. Prick number 2. Guy in a grocery store involving me. Now, I'm trying to get past going to my fucking checkout stand with my big-ass cart full of a bunch of shit, and here comes a man standing with 3 items in his hand. I asked him nicely, about 8 times, if he can move out the way, please. And he didn't. So I had to beat a bigger man and walk around the entire grocery store, just check the out. What a prick. Now, prick number 3, General Milley. Now, look, this man is a traitor, okay? He committed treason, calling China, telling them, oh, if Trump wants to bomb you, yeah, I'll let you know. Get the out of here, you prick. You deserve to get out of this goddamn country. Prick number 4, guy in the elevator, also involving me. Now, I got a whole cart in my apartment building full of packages. I'm trying to get up to my girlfriend. I don't know. I don't even know what I had in the boxes, but I want to find out. And he closed the elevator doors on me as I looked. directly into his eyes and asked him to hold it. Prick. And prick number 5 is the biggest prick. You already know a few days ago, Steve from Blue's Clues came up with a video apologizing for disappearing out of our goddamn lives. And all you motherfuckers just thought it was fine and forgive him. That's why every time you get back with your ex for the 23rd time, it never works out. He's a prick, and you're a prick too. Now look, that's all I got today, okay? And Monday, I'm going to be doing movies. And I'm going to go over Coda and the top 5 Hulu originals. And yeah, all the Hulu originals, they might just suck.